Hello, my name is George English. I'm a candidate for Congress, District 8, here in Maryland. I am a retired federal economist who is greatly upset at what has been going on in this country and what our future is likely to be. I started my career as an Army Rifle Platoon leader at Fort Carson, Colorado, following which I was able to go to graduate school and get a master's degree in economics at the University of Colorado. I then went to work for NASA Houston during the Manned Space Program for 5 years, after which I went to Thunderbird Graduate School of International Management in Arizona. And then I came to Washington and worked as an economist for 3 years with the Northrop Airport Development Corporation before getting my final job with the National Ocean Service of NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, in both Rockville and then Silver Spring, Maryland. I am running because of the tremendous economic mismanagement in this country. The 2008 meltdown, the factors that created that have not been corrected, and we are facing a much greater meltdown in the near future. And if you think I'm exaggerating, there's a new book just came out by the economist Thom Hartmann that you can see on Channel 30. Also, there was an article a week ago in the Sunday Denver Post about the credit bubble about ready to burst. He predicts that there could be as much as a 50% reduction in stock market values in the near future. I highly recommend that you read this. Steve Pearlstein is not an alarmist by any means. And he shows plenty of statistics to back up why he's saying what he's saying. Now, I'm also greatly concerned about the fact that there's been no economic growth as far as the average person is concerned. 95% of the income gains since the 2008 meltdown have gone to the top 1% of our population. You may have heard that there were over 200,000 jobs created last month. That sounds wonderful. It takes 175,000 jobs being created every month just to keep pace with the economic growth in this country. What you weren't told is that 800,000 people dropped out of the job force, the labor force, last month. If you're not in the labor force, you're no longer counted as unemployed, even though you've been discouraged from looking for a job because you've been pounding the pavement for years. So this is false economics. We need to make some major changes in this country. The first thing we need to do is to reduce the defense budget, bring all our troops back to U.S. bases, leave supplies and heavy equipment at bases in foreign countries under their control so they can be quickly reinforced if necessary, but bring all the troops back and get a defensive posture for this country. We have plenty of islands in the Pacific that are under U.S. jurisdiction where we can station them if necessary. The other major item that needs to be done is to create a massive jobs program with the funds that we've saved from the defense budget. That needs to be implemented almost immediately. We cannot count on the private sector to create jobs. Finally, the assault on our civil liberties has to be stopped. Private Manning was in prison for over 1,000 days before his court-martial trial. It took 600,000 letters from Amnesty International to get him out of Quantico and sent to Fort Leavenworth, where he was treated properly as a prisoner. He didn't receive a full jury trial. He was given 30 years sentence for exposing war crimes in the Middle East. I advise you to look at my website, www.georgethenglish.com, to see the 25 issue papers I made. Thank you.